It's almost as if she was purposely doing this. And then I think back more. I have seen Megan, her ex, naked, acting the same way I did. Well, with Emily, because Emily filmed her.
I stand by Tommy because I know the full story. And I've known the full story the whole time. And I want to make something very clear that the abuse that Tommy endured is real. And she deserves justice and support, not ridicule and not doubt. To those spreading misinformation, I hope you take a moment to consider the impact your words have and the harm caused when the real victims are silenced or blamed.
Emily, you're screwed. And I know you're watching because you are obsessed with me. You're obsessed with the reaction channels. You're obsessed with the forums. She has some fake names. She's a part of all the forums.
And yeah, she was all over the reaction channels and the Facebook and Reddit and Kiwi Farm. She checked that stuff out all the time.
I am the victim in this. This time I am, you guys. I'm sorry to break it to you. This time I am. So don't with me. Don't with me. Please don't with me. Like, I'm so tired of the lies. 3 seconds in and you're already annoying. Then leave. Then leave. I don't get it. If I'm so annoying, like, why are you here type deal? Ugh, you guys, I think I need to, like, get on a real weight loss moment. I think it's time. I think it's, like, genuinely time, you know? I've been saying that for 10 years. People forget I existed before I posted my first YouTube video. I've been saying that since I was 9 years old. That I need to lose weight. Why did I choose the title of the live? Because I'm single. And I'm linen. I'm single linen. Do you like being single genuinely since you were in so many relationships back to back? No hate at all, but I'm wondering how you manage. Right now, yes. The last few months, I have thoroughly enjoyed being single. Yes. Yes. I think it's because my relationship was so toxic and it just felt really good to not be a part of it anymore.
You guys don't know her in person like I do, and I'm telling you, she is lovable and likable, and I am happy and in love with her. And I know a lot of people want to like twist this like really dark narrative, but I'm telling you, it's not real. So many of you scream, Tommy isn't good for you, Tommy's gonna hurt you.
Orange, we're always just talking. We're always just talking. That is literally it. That is literally it. We're just talking, McGee's. I wasn't even gonna go live, but I'm like, why the fuck not? Like, literally, why not? Like, I was pantsless because Emily liked it. She, like I said, she liked seeing me in her bed half naked. She liked me immobile. That's what she liked. Am I gonna read any of my journal? Oh my God. It's a lot because the journal aspects that I did read was just like a few days of me being in Wisconsin, but like I decided to go back and read more of just like, oh my God, it's just hard. It's very fucking triggering for sure. Did you see their speculation that you and Em are still chatting? Absolutely not. I completely broke all ties. She has texted me a few times and I have not responded. Normally I would have. It has been hard, but it has been a lot easier than any of the other times in the past. So it's like I never ever have came online to just talk badly about her. I've done everything I could to stick up for her and protect her in a multitude of ways, even while she was actively hurting me.
This is about a reaction channel who was contacted by Tommy's ex-girlfriend's ex-wife. And this woman was immediately put on a pedestal and everything that she said was believed. People have taken everything that she said as gospel and as truth because a lot of you want someone to hate, and it's easy for you guys to hate Tommy for whatever reason. I truly hate that I have to do this, I want my channel to reflect what's real in my life and not constantly having to make videos like this, defending Tommy's character because of a reaction channel who is so hungry for views and money and hot tea that they have created a whole false storyline that has thousands and thousands of people believing it. It's unfair to me, and it's unfair to Tommy. This is not the first time this reaction channel has done this. They have platformed a few people as long as they were willing to spill tea and share whatever could cause me or other people in my life to look bad for their benefit. There have been some serious misrepresentations made in a recent video on that reaction channel about an extremely painful chapter in Tommy's life. The video, which talks about a domestic violence situation involving Tommy and her ex, fails to include important facts, so it paints a false and harmful narrative. And I want to be very clear. Tommy is the victim here, not the one at fault.
And she was doing it not only privately, times a million with a remix, but she was doing it publicly while in a relationship with me on Instagram, in people's DMs. She literally had a fake account on Reddit that was found out about, and she lied and lied and lied to me for a solid week about it being her, even though I knew it was. Everyone knew it was. And then she finally admitted to it. Just knowing, like, I have only ever said things about her in defense to myself, and it's only been 2% of the 100% of the time that she has done it to me. And it just fucking sucks. It sucks. I always defended her, right? Like, we can go back, we can watch the videos, like that one video where I was like defending her about the Megan thing, which is fine.
It wasn't a simple incident in a garage. As you can see from the charges listed about Tommy's ex, there was a weapon involved. A weapon. Please just think about that for a minute. With multiple ways to escape a garage, Tommy couldn't. Think about why. The truth is that her abuser was charged with felony charges for their actions, and Tommy has spent years working on healing and working through trauma her ex caused. And they're actively painting a narrative about Tommy that isn't real, bringing in anonymous strangers to the storyline and believing every word that is being said, all while using the word allegedly. So YouTube terms of service isn't broken by them, and so the law doesn't get involved for actual slander and defamation. If you guys ever wanted to know what slander and defamation looks like, it has been months and months of what Tommy has been experiencing since certain reaction channels found out who she was. This has altered Tommy's life, and I have witnessed it. It has also altered mine.
A lot of people were like, oh, ChatGPT wrote that. No, I sat there all day long and I wrote that, and then I reread it, and then I would add things, take stuff out. Like, I wanted it to be perfect. And like, I made videos just sticking up for her regarding so many different things, when it's like, some of it, like, I literally was just doing it to protect her. And never once did she ever defend me. Even knowing that some of the things that she was saying about me was a lie. It's just all around, like, shitty. It's just shitty. Like, her going public, especially while we were in a relationship, like, just talking shit about me, and her thinking that's okay, and me never defending myself ever publicly, ever. I just let her do it. It was so embarrassing, but I just let her do it. Like, she would say awful things about me. And it's like, all of these things that, like, all of the rumors that people have found out about, and like reaction channels thinking they can like one-up me, thinking I didn't know how they found out. I knew the whole time that Emily was the beginning source. Like, you didn't lie for her, you lied for yourself. No, sis. No, sis. It was just like, I lost my train of thought. She dragged you down so hard. Yeah, and like so many people, like when I was in Wisconsin, like even Zachary Michael is someone who literally repeated over and over, I seemed miserable. Something seemed off. I seemed depressed.
So, you guys, so you know how Zach, used to do those stupid, like, wait, hold on. I have a blanket behind me. Those like farewell things. What if I came on here and I was like this? Dearly beloved, we are here today because Zachary Michael's channel is dying.
Why do you think that is? Like, you can't look at screenshots of someone who, like, genuinely, I would cower down to her. I genuinely would cower down to her. I would apologize for things that I didn't even do. And it genuinely scared me sometimes, like... Remember how I told you guys that, you know, you get to choose between these things. You get to choose fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. And I recently told you guys, like, fawning has been, like, my thing that I've been doing a lot. And it's because of her. Eventually, I just started to agree to everything, even if, like, none of it made sense. Fawning just kind of means, like, to prevent more, like, arguing, or to prevent more stress or, like, problems. You kind of just agree with everything they say, for the most part.
So I never wanted to be in the vlogs or vlog myself, but she would hand me the camera and be like, "You're vlogging today." And if I said I didn't want to, she would say, "Well, you're working for me." And what she meant by that was she was buying food, paying the bills, and I had to earn those things. But meanwhile, I was taking care of her the whole time.
Someone said you have a crash out every 2 business days. This isn't a crash out. This is someone who is publicly going through, like, a really tough time. Like, really tough. And, I don't know. Like, I'm not crashing out. Like, I'm just human. That's really all it is. I don't have to get off because I don't care about showing this side of me. Like, this is what I'm going through. I don't cry when I'm off alive, so that feels good. It's just once I get on here, I know the people watching me, I know what they're thinking. And you guys are thinking about Emily. Because what happened was, when that whole thing happened, Emily left. She got in her truck. She ended up sending me a picture of her arm saying, "Look at what you did." There was nothing there. And she was wearing a maroon shirt. There was nothing there. And that was early in the morning. Like, early in the morning. Then it was, she went to work, blah, blah, blah. Then it was the next night, which was technically calendar the same day on the calendar. But at that point, I had slept and woke up already. So she's now, after work, I'm telling you, like 12 plus hours later, she's sitting in her car after work with a completely different clothing on, with like some, my arm's red from how I had it underneath me, where you could tell she went like this. You have to, like, press down pretty hard to create it. See, it's even hard for me to do it, and I'm pressing down as hard as possible. I don't have nails. I bite my nails. Like, I can't even make, barely made nail marks on my own arm. So she was wearing her work clothes 14 hours later and took a new picture of her pressing down on her arm. I was on the phone with my mom when that happened, and that's the only reason why I had those screenshots. Because I was freaking out. I was like, "Mom, you'll genuinely never believe she's faking like abuse. And then I go back and I start looking at text messages. This was today, like, because this has just been a lot. While I was with her, I constantly felt so insane to the point of I am questioning my reality, like, into my soul. I am questioning my reality. And I look back now and I'm like, this is now making sense. Because a lot of people have also pointed this out to me. It's almost as if she was trying to paint a story because she knew she was going to go to reaction channels. That was actually something that she would constantly threaten. She would do all of these things, lie to me, betray me, hurt me, call me the most awful names I've ever heard of in my life, like belittle me, talk down to me. Like, it was actually verbal, emotional, and mental abuse. And I have never been with someone that cruel in my life. Never. And finally, when I started reacting to those things, she would start recording me. I'm telling you, she would record me if I was naked. She'd record me. She would record my voice. Sometimes it was video. Sometimes it was just like voice messages. And it's like, it's almost as if she was purposely doing this. And then I think back more. I have seen Megan, her ex, naked, acting the same way I did, well, with Emily, because Emily filmed her.
I stand by Tommy because I know the full story. And I've known the full story the whole time. And I want to make something very clear, that the abuse that Tommy endured is real. And she deserves justice and support, not ridicule and not doubt. To those spreading misinformation, I hope you take a moment to consider the impact your words have and the harm caused when the real victims are silenced or blamed.
I just never thought it was gonna be I never thought that I was gonna be a part of this bullshit. Genuinely. She would constantly threaten to ruin my life on YouTube, just everything, just constant. And I'm just I just don't get it. Mandy, I'm gonna go ahead and assume you're a girl. I probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna go ahead and assume. Most women, even men, even non-binary people, have known someone in an abusive relationship and they stayed for so many different reasons.
But she did guilt me in other ways, like saying who would help her and who would take care of her, who would be there with her, if she would be lonely, that kind of stuff. There were a lot of things that she couldn't do without me, so that's why my time away from her or with my family was very limited, because she would try to take care of things on her own, but then she would text me and make me feel bad for not being there to help her do the things that she couldn't do without me. So she would do her best to not do those things that she needed help with while I was gone.
Why am I constantly questioned? But Emily's not. Or when Beck was sharing their story, why weren't they questioned? It's why when I go through something that has literally made me question who I am, Zachary fucking Michael could recognize it from a mile away.
It's just a really weird coincidence to me that when I take weeks off, and I've done it a few times recently, let's hope that doesn't happen anytime soon, but it's just really weird to me that when I take weeks off, all of a sudden Zachary Michael is going through mental health problems And
Oh.
he can't post. And
First of all, you dumb ass fucking bitch. I have been so fucking nice to you about your mental health problems. I'm sorry. This is where I have been so kind to you. And while you were taking time off for your mental health during the time you were in Wisconsin, I was very fucking supportive of you. I have been going through a breakup. That's not just a coincidence. It is a thing that I've been going through. I have been nothing but kind to your motherfucking ass about your mental health, and you can shut the fuck up about that. Honestly, truly. I have been nothing but kind to you when it comes to your mental health because I understand what it fucking feels like. And you know what? You really want to talk about all of that? I was still streaming consistently on Twitch, even when your ass wasn't posting.
All of a sudden, like, you're a liar. Who cares that Emily fucking said the most awful things to you, like, to your face? Just, it's always my fault. And, I don't care about that anymore. I don't care about what the trolls think. I don't care about what the haters think. I don't care about what the reaction channel community thinks. I don't. I can't. I won't. I'm crying because someone that I opened up my heart to, like, genuinely thrived off of making me insane.
a lot of people are saying that Tommy must have provoked her into holding her hostage with a weapon for hours. If that were true, Tommy's ex would not have been convicted. Provoking someone or self-defense, it would not have gotten her ex convicted for the millionth time, period.
And if you have ever been in that type of situation, here we go. Here we fucking go. If you have ever been in that type of situation, then you know. Then you know. I genuinely, Emily has done some awful fucking things. But if she leaked, or if she posted my legs and me having a BPD episode, I think more than anything that would determine the type of person that she is. She just texted me and I can't read it because I'm on my phone and it's not linking up to my computer for some reason, so I have no idea what it says. That's actually a crime in some states. Yeah. It was very fucking hard for me to get into her truck. Oh, Emily unsent a message. It finally linked up and she unsent it because... Anyways, it was very hard for me to get into her truck, and she would take videos of me getting into her truck. She liked that it was hard for me to do things. And that's the person you guys are, like, rooting for.
Please hear me. Like, please hear me. I know there's a difference between, like, listening to someone and that's that. It goes in one ear and out the other, and you build your assumptions and you don't really care. But, like, I need you guys to hear what I am saying. Please.
But, Emily, apparently you're watching. Why'd you unsend your message? What are you afraid of? Is it because I said that you texted me? I could not get into Emily's truck without that fucking footstool. I vlogged it, right? You guys saw me vlog it. It was a mint footstool. I could not get into her truck without it. To punish me. To punish me one time, she left it at home. She left it at home to punish me.
The day of the We Broke Up live stream was really stressful. She spent the day asking me if I was sure about my decision, guilting me about how she wasn't sure what she would do without me, trying her hardest to make me feel awful. I wouldn't be there to take care of her anymore, and that's what she was most affected by. During that live stream and the following ones, it was obvious to me that she was trying to insult me and put me down to the audience. She really thought she was being clever. I knew I had to be there until I could get my things to move out, and with the promise of being paid monthly to help me get back on my feet, I tried to keep things amicable. I did try to clap back a few times though. For over a week, it was an emotional roller coaster, going from being completely fine to begging for me to come back, then emotionally manipulating me in an effort to get me to rethink my decision, and then being angry at me. Once Jade came into the picture, all manipulation toward getting me back ended, and there were no longer any moments of being nice to me. Everything became about rubbing this new relationship in my face and making sure I knew how quickly she had moved on, and making the split up as hard for me as it could possibly be. She treated Jade much better than she'd ever treated me, and she made sure that I saw that.
That's the type of shit that she did. And if it was me doing those things, people would be like, that's abuse. If it was anyone else who went through this, people would be like, that's fucked up. But since there's a bunch of fucking trolls, you guys think it's funny. If you treat your partner that way, you are sick. Like, you are actually sick. You loved it if you didn't leave. All the way up until I was 15 years old, my mom, this is open, my mom doesn't care if I talk about this, but I witnessed my parents, my dad physically abusing my mom. Mentally, physically, emotionally, verbally, in every fucking sort of way you can think of. And my mom stayed for over 15 years. People don't just leave because they're abused, period. That's not the way it goes. That's not the way it goes. And I'm telling you, if it's true that Emily has posted that video, there's truly a million different choices I can make here. It's like a fucking fork in the road. There's a million different choices I have. And I'm telling you, all of them are going to literally devastate her. So whichever one I choose, it doesn't matter if it's a one-party state when it's something like that. That doesn't matter. That genuinely does not matter. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. You know who would know? I know who would know. She said how badly she wanted to ruin my life. She said it. All of this, like, Emily going to, like, each reaction channel and, like, all of this stuff, like, this is great. Like, send me all the proof, folks. I know a lot of you have been doing that for me, so I appreciate you. And any sort of screenshot that is very defamation-like, any sort of screenshot that people are saying that I killed Rarity, etc., please send that over to me on Instagram. I would love that. Thank you. And if there is any reaction channel that is talking about this as if Emily is the right one and that I'm lying and I abused her, I need you guys to send that over to me as well. I'll also be doing my research. But I would love the help. 100%. If you have a Venmo, I can send you over some money as well for helping. Because shit's about to go down, and this is gonna be a new era. This is gonna be a new era. And it just goes to show what these reaction channels are. Because the ankle, and Jordy and everyone else thought that Emily was an M word, which I never thought that, will never think that. So don't ever come for me when it comes to that. But they thought she was the most vile, disgusting piece of trash. And now they're literally on her clit. The ones that are my favorite are the ones that are like that. Oh, wow. Do you guys ever eat something and it makes you think of someone? I just ate salami, right? I ain't gonna go bed. I ain't go bed. I'm like literally appalled. Like, where are the morals at? Like, where are the morals? Where are the morals? My jaw is on the floor. Like, genuinely speaking, my jaw is on the floor. And the way that I'm getting treated because of this, the harassment right there. So all of you guys, I'm going to be screenshotting because you guys are proving my case more and more. These crash outs I have on live stream, also more evidence that my mental health is fucked because of this. So this is actually pretty amazing. So thank you. This is actually in full support of what I need. Emily, you're screwed. And I know you're watching because you are obsessed with me. You're obsessed with the reaction channels. You're obsessed with the forums. She has some fake fucking names. She's a part of all the forums.
And yeah, she was all over the reaction channels and the Facebook and Reddit and Kiwi Farm. She checked that stuff out all the time.
Fuck off. Like, genuinely speaking, fuck off. You are creepy as hell. Like, you like your women 1,000 plus. You like them breathing on a fucking breathing tube, and when you can't walk type deal, that's what makes your pussy wet. You need help.
But like, I didn't mind being someone's fetish as long as they also loved my heart, you know? As long as they loved who I was as a person. Like, that mattered to me too.
And that's not defamation, nothing. That is the truth. That is what I lived in, being your girlfriend. You have fucked with the wrong one. I let so much shit slide in the past. I've let everything fucking slide in the past. But this ain't gonna be it. Because you were there. I was there. We both know the fucking truth. You're making thousands of people believe something that isn't real. And for that, you're now screwed. You are now screwed. And you are lucky because you genuinely don't know how to keep your mouth shut. You're lucky that I do. You're lucky that I do. You're lucky this is all I've said. You're lucky this is all I've said. Is this threatening? No, actually, it's not. Because I know that's what people say. You're a terrible person. Imagine an ex literally abusing you and then now threatening your literal life. Like my livelihood, my everything. I want to know that. How would that make you feel? How would that make you feel? I need to save the next girl because everyone always likes to say this cute little, oh, you're the common denominator, Amberlynn. Okay, well, what's the common denominator for Emily?
This should have never happened. I should not have had to do this. Tommy should not have had her personal domestic violence abuse story used for views and money on a reaction channel. That's not a reaction.
What's the common denominator for Emily? Her. Every relationship she has been in has been... How do you sumo slam someone across the floor when people think that I can't even brush my own hair because I can't even keep my arms up for 3 seconds? How does that even make sense? What? What is keeping you from just dragging her and exposing everything? You know, I've said some stuff. I've said enough to make people's heads pop off, but people apparently just ignore everything about Emily.
I should not be kicked off of a platform that I have been on for 11 years because I am this harassed. There is a difference between online hate versus straight up harassment that is destroying mine and my girlfriend's mental health and life. It's not okay.
I just love how these people speak with such fucking confidence. Like, fucking sit on it, bro. Like, you're so fucking dumb. Like, you're so fucking dumb. Literally probably the dumbest. All right, so the last people, I'm about to show you the tea. And you genuinely have no, like, you cannot delete this, okay? So, all of these were removed. I love that. So there was this person who was literally taking my members only live stream. This was back when my shit wasn't public, when it was just viewable to members. They were taking the whole thing, no edits, and posting it to their channel. I struck their asses. That's the last person I struck, and that is from July. Right there. From July. So what else do you want to see? What else do you want to see? That wasn't me. So this is my strike area. Like, I'm just so tired of like these reaction channels just because like you're not 100% like perfect and like people like actually hate you as well. Doesn't mean that I'm the one who is striking your shit. It means other people are. I don't know what to tell you about it. Sorry, not sorry, question mark, I guess. All right, thought so. Yeah, Emily, I wouldn't share that video if I were you. Ooh, I would not show that video if I were you. I would not show that video if I were you. That would be a really bad idea if I were you. So, that's all I gotta say about that. Because it's actually illegal. So, she is in a whatever, where you can whatever. But if you are, it is not legal to threaten to distribute a video of you in a vulnerable, emotional state for the purpose of harassment, even if the video does not show nudity. Her actions could constitute a serious crime and you be able to obtain a civil restraining order against her. That would be really cool. No, it's not ChatGPT. So that's on that. That's on that. Because she's not showing it to, this is my story. This is what I went through. She's showing it to destroy me. And she said she was going to destroy me. And she's actively trying to do so. Because she gets a kick out of it. Like, she's actually genuinely enjoying it. You threatened her the same thing. No, I didn't. I don't have any single recording of her in a vulnerable state, half naked. I didn't record her because I'm not fucking insane like that. She threatened to ruin my life and I just did it to retaliate type deal. Like, use your brains. Genuinely use your heads. How many times she threatened me was insane. Like, insane. Anything that you guys say that I did to her, imagine a million times worse over and over. Like, over and over. See, I don't care about blocking her because, like, her little bullshits that she sends me, like, is genuinely helping the case. So, now that she's hearing me say all this stuff, she's probably never going to message me again, which pop off because I have chosen to literally cut all ties. I told her we are never speaking again, and she sent a message back. But I told Rachel about the hospital, like, blah, 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 trying to make excuses. I'm not responding. I don't give a fuck when you told her. I don't care. You are unhinged to sit there and do that to someone that you supposedly love. Like, literally doing that, while asking to see my fucking belly and my lymphedema legs. Fuck off. You're crazy. Like, she was obsessed with my body, bro. That's all it was. If I'm responsible for what I do when I'm hurting, Emily is responsible for what she does on just her normal little day-to-day basis where she like to literally torture me. So if she can share her side, literally even while we were in a relationship, on the constant like talking shit about me, and I just had to accept it for what it is, while everyone thought that she was talking shit about me because we weren't in a relationship anymore, even though we were. It's my turn to say just a little something. Just a little something. You're a mess, girl? Yeah, I'm a mess because I genuinely was in an abusive relationship, and this woman is doing the actual thing that narcissists do. They go around, they tell their family and their friends that it was you that was crazy and not them. Look, I even have I have these screenshots to prove it. Nah, she made me fucking insane. I've never in my life experienced anything like that. Never. Never. I don't care if I'm 100 years old. I don't care if I'm 17. Shit hurt. Shit hurt. She didn't leak it because she knows what would happen if she does. Like, I'm talking Sue, and I'm allowed to say that out loud. You're lucky I'm lazy. You're lucky. That's all I gotta say. You're lucky I'm lazy because, honey, I got the money. I got the time. I got the lawyer. But I'm lazy. And most of all, I got the facts and I got the truth. All the people saying cat killer, thank you. That is more evidence. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. A lot, actually. Because that is the fucking farthest from the truth, and it makes me fucking sick. That fucking bitch let out my cat, and I sat there and lied for her dumbass. I remember sitting there in her stupid fucking truck where she sat there smoking cigarettes 24 fucking 7. She would go out there and fucking look at all the fat girls. Calm down. And I literally looked at her and I said, I will tell everyone I did it. Now tell me, if you go back and watch all my videos with Rarity was literally my soul cat. My soul fucking cat. I hate Emily. I hate her for ever making people believe that that's not true. And Emily would sit there and use her fucking truck as fucking a control tactic. You guys, you would never believe. One time we're fucking out there looking for Rarity in her stupid fucking truck, and I'm crying, and she goes, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna knock your teeth down your throat. That's the shit that I had to deal with. But no, of course, Amberlynn's the bad guy. And so when she said that, I had to literally stop crying. I had to just be like, that's the fucking type of life that I had to live. But no, Emily is just the right one because she's against Amberlynn. And she has a video. And the ankle, the elbow, the fucking little tiny penis dick that he probably has is gonna post it. I'm just so fucking done. Like, genuinely. Like, you have to have a small pee-pee to literally make that type of content. Like, you're trying to, like, I don't know. Have fun with it. Have fun with it. I wish Megan would fucking talk to me.
This kind of victim shaming is not only misleading, it's downright disgusting. It wasn't a simple incident in a garage. As you can see from the charges listed about Tommy's ex, there was a weapon involved. A weapon. Please just think about that for a minute. With multiple ways to escape a garage, Tommy couldn't. Think about why. The truth is that her abuser was charged with felony charges for their actions, and Tommy has spent years working on healing and working through trauma her ex caused.
Can you imagine saying, I want to order a 20-piece nugget, and your partner saying, how about 40? Leslie, which I never got 40, by the way. I'm just saying. Imagine. I am the fucking victim in this. This time I am, you guys. I'm sorry to fucking break it to you. This time I fucking am. You guys did not like her a year ago when I was showing love. But all of a sudden, okay, you know what? I don't have to repeat myself 1,000 fucking different times. Like, genuinely, I do not have to repeat myself 1,000 different times. But anyone with a clear mind and like a rational mind that understands, like, there are gray areas. Amberlynn is not all bad. It's just not the way it works around here. These reaction channels, they literally are like cult behavior, because everyone that is like horrific in this chat right now, you guys watch reaction channels. That's that community. That community is fucking disgusting, vile, cruel, incel, vindictive, just disgusting, lack of moral, like, type of people. But the people who only watch me, I've never seen them be cruel to me. Ever. So whose community is fucking shitty? Theirs or mine? Doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. And you know what's scary? Emily is enjoying this. She enjoys when she sees me in pain. One time, just out of nowhere, this was before I was medicated. I had the worst fucking anxiety. And then I ended up having a panic attack while on FaceTime with her. I was started to hyperventilate, which is my biggest thing that happens to me when I have like a full-fledged panic attack. Like, it's low-key happened on live stream before where I'm like hyperventilating. She ends up hanging up on me mid-hyperventilation, telling me, oh, well, what do you want me to do about it? That's not normal. That's not normal. I would never in a million years. Anytime she has ever had anxiety, anytime that she has ever needed me, I was there. I used to sleep with my phone on loud. If I was only sleeping for 30 minutes, I didn't give a fuck. If she called, I answered. And then eventually I didn't. Because eventually she made me feel this big. This big. I was this big. I tried to be good to her. I was good to her. And then the crazier she got, the ruder she got, I tried to still be good because I was scared. I hope all of you grown women choose to seek kindness and empathy rather than the evil hive mind. Please choose kindness. Caroline? Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I'm the victim in this relationship. And not once did I ever say that about anyone else who decided to fucking talk about me. But I am the victim when it comes to Emily. And I will say that. I am the victim when it comes to Emily. She treated me like trash. She did horrible things to me. Said horrible things to me. I was always the one to apologize. For what? I'm sorry that I cried too much. I'm sorry that I felt too much. I'm sorry that I loved you for too much. I'm sorry for believing that you'd change. I'm sorry. It was always me. There was one time she sent me a true apology. It was one time. And I'm telling you, my pussy got wet. I was ready to put a ring on it. Because that's what BPD does. Like, you're so black and white thinking. It's like crazy. And that's all it took. Was genuinely that one fucking apology. Because it felt real. It felt fucking real. I was shocked because it came out of nowhere. And she was like admitting that she was like kind of pretty fucking awful to me. And then I started to feel bad. I don't know why. Everything always like. Oh my god, I just like, she gets to just watch me suffer, and it's like, she probably loves it. She probably loves it. Oh my gosh, she probably loves it. And it's like, every time, like, she smirked one time. Like, I've told you guys before, she's kicked me twice. It was once when I was standing, and once I explained to you guys, literally, and people are like, how do you kick someone off the couch? Well, she was laying on the couch, and my ass is fat, folks. My ass is fat. I sat on the edge. I'm like, barely hanging on for dear life. She kicks me off the couch. I slide off. She had an actual family member there when it happened. And I'm on the floor. I can't get up because of my lymphedema. Like, I genuinely can't get up. I'm bawling my eyes out. And I'm asking her for help. And she's smirking. She's smirking. She's smirking. I've told you guys this story already. And it's like, I can sit here and share my, like, story. And obviously a lot of people aren't believing it. But it's like, why don't you believe it? It's Emily, the person that you hated. Plus, there's always a rumor. There is never a time when there isn't. If I look kind of like a mess, I am.
What the hell does she have merch for anyway? What the f do these friggin' reaction channels have merch for, some of them?
A small percentage you I'm building with. I want the credit if I'm losing or I'm winning on my